Hello, Red. Yeah, I'm running a little behind. Lemons are the D Live currency. Hey, heavy, what's the good word? Apple, crown, and root beer. Mm, yeah, I would say yes.
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the mic way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. How are y'all doing today? Why, thank you for that, Heavy. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope y'all are doing well. And I forgot to start a slideshow. Whoops. I weren't paying attention. But I can't blame me today because I got ticked off. Ah! So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the original Game Show Network with myself and guest host, Space Cadet. Space Cadet, why can't you stand up where I want you to stand up? Space Cadet wanted to go jump off into space. There we go. Nope, not good. I'm trying to keep myself on camera tonight, so we'll just put Space Cadet over here. But good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. We would like to welcome each and every one of you that are here to the original game show stream, the Listwich Show. And how's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing this fabulous, fine Tuesday evening? There's one doing great. Spike, Heavy, whoever else is lurking, just let us know how you're doing in the chat. You know, I kind of realized something. There are times when you do 1,000,000 pounds of hard work. Are you still suffering from the heat, Spike? Somebody get that man a fan. Like a very, very, very big fan. He's got to be about 30 feet wide, 20 feet tall, and we just sit him right in front of it. But ladies and gentlemen, today was one of those days that really, really, really sucked. Now, not because it was a bad day. Not because things didn't go right. It was actually a very nice, very busy day at the office. But as you guys know, Monday nights I tend to work some overtime. Well, last night we had some major issues, and I busted my butt to get us a very good reputation last night. I mean, I freaking kicked ass. That's all I can say. And my boss had a meeting with the firm's boss, and he comes out of there thrilled. She has nothing that they can complain about. They're getting nothing but compliments about the work we're doing. I mean, nothing but compliments. So we get some major kudos. Well, just like that, it all went downhill. And not because of your host. I can't go into the specifics, but somebody did something wrong, and happy boss at the firm turned into very angry boss at the firm. And I don't just mean grr. I mean you stupid beepity deep beep 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 beeps. All that hard work for the past 3 or 4 weeks went down the drain in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I was steamed, to say the slightest, because we had stuff written in front of our faces that says, you do this, you do this, you do this. It was one of those, what the hell happened? It was like all that goodwill from working overtime, covering hours, for doing this, for being available, for doing things right, we lost it that quickly. Now I have to say we, because even though I wasn't responsible, it's a team. But it is so hard to feel all that effort just get lost from seeing one email. And that was only part of the bad day. Red, to answer your question, tonight we are drinking Crown Royal and A&W Boot Beer. All right? And as I said to start the show, I will drink pretty much anything at least once. Once. There's a reason I say once. I don't know how many of you guys have ever had what is known as Tivana. But whoever gave them permission to make cold iced tea and sell it needs to be shot. Oh my freak. I get up this morning and I'm tired because, again, I worked till 10 o'clock last night. I get up this morning about 4 o'clock. All right, I go back to bed till about 6:30. Get up, shower, out the door. I'm over at the gas station. I need something to drink. Well, I figure I'm going to try something new. Hello, On Fire. What is good, my friend? How are you? I figure I'm going to try something new tonight. And we're going to see how many people actually remember the rules, because the timer has not started. I just need to get that ready. I go by this Tivana orange mangoes stuff. I get out to the car. I open the bottle. I take a sip. Oh my God. I feel like a valley girl. This is the worst thing I've ever tasted. OMG. Be glad, Red. This stuff woke me up really quick. I will give it that. But it is horrible. So to answer your question, what do you like to drink? I will drink anything one time. I will never touch this garbage ever, ever, ever again. This stuff, and I still got like half a bottle in the car. I got half a bottle in the car, and it's gonna sit in the car for God knows how long. It's like I'll probably be like half asleep on the road and like, okay, that's one swallow, and I'm just gonna end up having to work my way through this thing. So, just as a public service announcement, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever get the opportunity to drink Tivana, iced tea in a bottle, don't do it. Don't do it at all. I'll tell you what, Heavy. Let's help you out a little. And yeah, drink it next show. It's still out in the car. It's warm as hell right now, Red. But, I don't know if I could do it on a show. I don't know if I could do it as a challenge. I could do Nerdy's deodorant before I could do this stuff, I think. But it is horrendous. I could try mixing it with booze and see what happens. If I mix it with booze, that might work. Because, like I said, I still got half a thing of Crown Royal to mix in there, and I could salvage anything. I hope. I hope. All right. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard my rants for the evening. Plain and simple. I had 2 rants today. 1, Tivana. 2, teamwork. And like I said, the worst thing was they gave me some extra responsibility today, which felt good that I had to do it. So I'm like cooking right along. I'm getting the extra stuff done. I'm getting the calls taken. I'm getting the stuff uploaded where it needs to go. And then that one just, it's like the dagger. And like I said, what it was, like I said, I was at the office till 10 o'clock last night. We had a major outage. Obama not listed on the page, but him suggesting it on his Twitter came up in my search for Tivana. See, one more reason not to like Obama. If he drinks that stuff, I wouldn't like Bush, I wouldn't like Trump, I wouldn't like Reagan, I wouldn't like anybody that like that stuff. That's how bad it was. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time to get things started. And for tonight's first list, we got a problem. We got a problem. Hold on. There we go. For tonight's first list, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for light phrases. We are looking for words and phrases that contain the word light. Now, for those of you that have never been in here before and never seen the list before, it is very simple. We have a theme, we have a topic, we have an idea. And we've picked 10 words or phrases that fit. Well, we didn't pick them, the computer actually picked them. And it picked one really good one. It picked a couple of good ones. We'll see. I see 2 really, really good ones on there. Yeah, I know. Don't forget slow mode. I'll get that in a second. Chat room setting. 7 seconds slow on D Live. Heavy. How did the How did the delay go? How bad is the delay on Mixer? So basically, I'm gonna say two numbers. All right. Um, Nope, wrong thing. Hold on. Heavy, you know the rules. You gotta wait till I say it starts. So, I want you the moment you hear the word now, which you just heard. Tell me when you hear it on Mixer. Just type it in whenever you hear it. There we go. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for words and phrases. Oh, that's not too bad. It's about 8 seconds, I think. That could have been worse. That could be worse. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the light list starts now. So yeah, like I said, it's like you do all this work, and ironically, this can carry over to streaming. You do all of this work, all of this effort, and it's gone in a second. I mean, 1 second, and it's gone. Ah, damn it, Spock. How'd you get one of my good ones? You got one of my good ones already. You're just evil. You know that? You're just evil, mean, rotten person. That was one of my good ones. So yeah, like I said, I did all this work, and I'm like, I'm doing everything I can. It has something to do with the iPad, though. Android doesn't have the delay, nor does Pick. I assume that's PC. I assume that's PC. Twitch is 30 seconds to... Well, Twitch, they give you the opportunity. With Twitch, at least you can lower the resolution to speed things up. But hey, I'll take anybody on Mixer as well as DLive, because that means at least my name will show up as having people in the channel. That's always a good thing. That is always a good thing. With a light step and a heavy heart. Turn out the lights. The party's over. Has that faster than light? Oh, yeah, they got that FTL mode too. Yeah, but I don't know if that works for chat streamers. I don't know if that works for chat streamers or not. But yeah, so getting back to my point. So basically, I've been busting my butt for the last 3 weeks in particular, trying not to make any mistakes. And had a couple of them. It was kind of like, didn't do so well, but they were minor mistakes. So, I was like, we can get over the little mistakes. And then last night happened, and I basically busted my butt to get a couple of things straightened out, taken care of. And today my boss gets compliments. And then, like I said, right after that is just disaster happens. Okay? And I got to thinking, that's a lot like the streaming world at times. I will bust my butt each and every episode to try to get people to come in, to try to get people to participate, participation especially. and it doesn't happen. And then I'll have that really, really good week where it's like we'll get about 13 people in, 14 people in, maybe 24 people in between all the sources. And then I'll do something that just like bogs me down, like something won't work right, something breaks, doesn't do what it's supposed to do. And the very next week, I'm literally starting from scratch. Like, I'll get the regulars in here that participate in the chat: Spot, Red, Heavy, Chuck when he's around. And it's like I am building completely from scratch each and every day. Each and every day. So it's kind of like, what am I doing wrong? What is my big mistake that I always seem to be making? And I haven't figured that out yet. At least plain as the light of day. That is true. Turn a lighter shade of pale. I don't know. I'm kind of pale enough as is, don't you think? Spot? I mean, look. See, pale. Pale face. Lighting the way. Not there. Flashlight not there. I'm checking to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I don't think I did. There's actually a song by that. They sing it, wait, what? They sing it whiter and lighter depending on how they feel that night. Never ever heard that. But ladies and gentlemen, whether you are watching from Mixer, Twitch, Periscope, D-Live, YouTube, I wish Africa was still working, or I wish I knew if it was still working. Who am I forgetting? YouTube, Mixer, Twitch, D-Live. I don't like missing anybody. Vaughn. Facebook is stopped, unfortunately. Smashcast. And ironically, my Ustream one says it's still streaming. Hello, show. How you doing today? Now, that's when I dare anybody go tell me if it's working or not. I dare anybody go tell me if my Ustream channel is still working. But ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you to the list. The list is basically Family Feud without the points. And the running joke I have with Nerdy right now is he has declared war because he was playing Family Feud on his retro stream. Hold my beer. It won't last long with me, Heavy. I'm warning you. I actually have beer over here somewhere still. I don't know how many I got left, though. I don't know how many I got left. Light speed, lightweight. We are doing well. Like I said, you missed my little mini rants tonight. You missed my little mini rants. It had nothing to do with streamers. It had to do with real life. Like I said, so, all right. Raise your hands if you've ever heard of Tivana. That's my question. How many hands do we have up? Have you ever heard of Tivana? I don't see none. So Heavy's got his hand up. I'm going to tell you guys right now. If you ever see a bottle of iced tea Tivana in the convenience store, keep walking. Oh boy. It is the world's worst drink. And now, according to Red, I have to drink it on stream Thursday night as a challenge. I'll even do you one better, Red. I will buy a couple of flavors. Maybe it was the flavor, but I love mango flavored stuff. So you gotta figure the mango flavored tea I'd be thrilled with. Like I said, the only good thing about it was that it woke me up really, really fast. And I mean real fast. And then we griped about weeks and weeks of hard work going to the crapper. Because somebody did something to piss off one of your bosses. And that actually happened today for our team. And I'm still perturbed about this one. I'm still perturbed about this one. Try without A. Try it with the correct cap, Spock. I can't remember if it's cap sensitive. Ooh, see, I just had a list idea come up. Thanks to that question. I just had a list idea come up. And Spock, I apologize, by the way, for Sunday. Basically, I'm getting back into playing video games a little bit, and I'm getting into DOS X. That's weird. That one, I would have swore, unless it's a movie I'm not thinking of. Romance is a lot like baseball. It's not whether you win or lose. It's how you play the game. I would have swore it was a league of their own. I would have swore... Well, I guess not. Esky, what's good, my friend? How are you? So like I said, so getting back to the mini ramp. So, and like I said, the worst thing is it carries over. It does carry over. Oh, we were all wrong. We were all wrong. It was Bull Durham. I thought it was League of Their Own. I really thought it was League of Their Own. Oh, there could be another one. I got another one. I'm trying to come up with list ideas because, like I said, I got a new setup for the list. So you guys will actually see who gets the correct answers. And I actually have the computer pretty much picking the 10 items out of a list of like 30 or 40. So if you get any bad ones, you can either blame me for putting it in the list or you can blame the computer for picking it. That's your choice. Oh, it didn't show up on Ustream? Wait a minute. Let me go look a second. That's weird because my Ustream one says it's initialized. My Ustream one says it's actually initialized. I'm gonna have to go look. Ooh, good point. Try as the Saint fan. The message for active. What do you mean? Does it change the message? I'm trying to remember what my Ustream one was. Try the Saint fan or the Saint fan 1 heavy. I'm curious to know if that one's still actually running. I am really curious to know. Try. And like I said, because it shocked me when I looked. No, it doesn't change the message. Try one of those. Power Range, I like that one. I like that one. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Damn it. I was hoping it was still there. I was kind of hoping it was still there. Because I never ever because for those of you that remember when we started on the Playroom, the first source that they gave Sony permission was Ustream. And the funny thing was, after they moved over to Twitch and YouTube, we all kind of forgot about Ustream. Well, one night, Twisted and I were goofing off, playing with Restream, and Ustream was one of the sources. And the funny thing was, we actually got on, Twisted and I, we were doing a Discord chat, and we got on to U2, which is it's designed more for mobile. We got onto Ustream. I had found Africa. There was a Taiwanese one that I really still want to connect to, but I don't know if I should. There is a Taiwanese one that I really wanted to connect to, and I still think I should do it, just for the fun of it. Just to see what happens. The only scary thing is I could see myself getting banned off it right away for being an English speaker, because from what I remember, it had no English speaking channels. None whatsoever. So we could call ourselves, we could teach people some English phrases. That would be fun. We could do a list of just basic English phrases on a Chinese streaming service. I want to do this now. In addition, I still need some assistance from you guys. I still want to do some Discord-based stuff on camera. And you don't actually have to be on camera. We can put up like a fake screen for you. But I do want to sit down and try to set up so I can start working on the match game, so I can start putting people in the Hollywood Squares game, so I can do Rhyme or Reason, And we can even do sort of like Geek Generation does, where he'll do Wheel of Fortune and he'll actually have people on the screen playing. I still do want to do that, so we're going to do this. So I'm actually going to open up Discord. I know, it's scary, huh? If you guys know how to get on the Discord channel and are willing to be on camera, or like I said, even if you're not, but you gotta be at least audible. Let me know. Because what I do want to do is I do want to do at some point the video thing to try to get that set up. You need an updated link. It should be, hold on. Give me a minute. Spock, it should be there. If the one I have is not working, that's weird. Oh, all my invites are gone. That is weird. That is weird. Give me a minute. Try that one, Spot. I have to get in and take a look. That's weird. It should not... It should not have gone away at all. It's in the chat. It's in the chat. I was right. I can't remember if you guys can see it when it's in the chat. Mixer app crashed and wouldn't work again. That's it right there, Heavy. All right, try this. Oh, I've got link protection on, don't I? All right, try that without the spaces. It's weird. I got like two permanent invites listed. I need to sit down and get like. I need to really sit down and get the. I gotta spend some time doing. Do, 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 do. Oh, wait a minute. I know what it may be doing. I just realized what it could be doing. Oh, I'm sorry, show. I was sidetracked. I was sidetracked trying to work on something. My apologies. See, that's why you guys got to keep me on my toes. That's why you guys got to keep me on my toes on occasion. Shall we see what Mr. Kotsugi has? Oh, so close, but so far. So close, but so far. It is a no prize. And we've only gotten one light phrase so far, or two light phrases so far.
For $25,000, what does it say?
It's now or never.
There you go. Now it's in the chat window. Now it'd be in the chat window. I think Chatbot's got like link protection on. But that was because I was having problems. Dashboard. Hold on, let me go look. What's good, Esky? How are you doing, my friend? What kind of mischief are you up to? No, actually, I don't have link protection on. Well, you guys got to remember, Twitch has gotten kind of weird. All right. Twitch has kind of gotten weird where it actually will not let me chat in my own chat unless I do it through the restream portion. All right, there. Your ban is up on the 5th. That's still like a week and a week away, or a week and a half, or something. It's something like a week and a half. Is it? Let's see. Today is what is today? I don't know. My watch is kind of screwy. The 27th. So you got one more week. I still don't get why they put you on a ban. I have yet to figure that one out. This is like little bitty cute Eskimo. How can you ban cute Eskimos? That's all I'm asking. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for light phrases. We are looking for they get all bundled up, and they put on that what's it called? The fur face thing. What's the term for that jacket with the hoodie and the fur, and it sticks out? Go look for the what? Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. They got you for future crime. They got you for future crime. So all you got to do, Eski, is go kidnap one of the twins. And then you're good. Because if you can't kidnap the strong one, then they won't be able to see anything, and then they can't catch you. It's a little secret. So when you guys get arrested in the future, just know that's how I beat you. So far we have only had 2 light phrases. Wow. Only 2. See, because what people don't know, Eski, is I'm actually from the future. So it's like I figured out how to beat the system, and then I escaped by running into the past. Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Show we don't need to know about Saturday night, you little French lady. I'm just saying. And you know the best part is, if you guys don't, whatever you guys don't get, we don't reveal anymore. So it's like, only the ones that get uncovered get to be shown. What happens if they drive in, everyone knows? Well, explain the Saint Bernard then. You got to explain the Saint Bernard. That's all I'm saying. Or the moose. You have to explain the moose and the Saint Bernard. So the question is, what do you guys want to do for the primary game of the night? What are you guys in the mood for? I am open to suggestions. Now, obviously, there's a couple we can't do because I don't set the questions up for everything on time. Turn on your heart light. That sounds like a Dean Martin song, Red. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Well, we know that. Hide your light under a bushel, especially if Farmer McGregor sees you playing with his daughter. Leave a light on for me, the light of wisdom. Fading light, or daylight is fading. The light goes off over your head. Or in Red Walrus's world, the kite goes off over your head, and then it gets struck by lightning and goes bzzz. Rail, rail at the failing of the light. I don't know that one. I do not know that one. Gaslight. Wow, this is the longest I think I've had a list go with this few guesses actually gotten on it. Gaslight not there. Flashlight not there. The guiding light. I will guide you through the darkness, Red. Ah, close enough that I have to give spot number 3. It's plain and simple old candlelight. Light a fire under someone. There are only 2 answers on the board. The rest are blank. No, it actually did that for my office list. I did the office one, and for whatever reason, it just picked 10 blank lines. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute. And Red is not even drinking. Well, catch up, Red. You're behind. I'm already through 1. I'm getting ready to go for number 2. And it's not Tivana. Light a torch. The flashlight. Behave yourself, show. Little French lady is not here for you to misbehave with. And then the question is, why is the camera not on this end? I just asking. I just asked. I asked the deep probing questions. Oh, that reminds me. I got a question for you guys. All right, and it's not a quiz question. This was a question that came up on the radio today. And Tuesdays, I basically do random thoughts. They just pick a random question and they ask. So here is your random question for the day. If you were to go back in time and you could live in any decade, what decade would you choose? I'm just curious. If you could go back in time and you could live in any single decade or grow up in any single decade, which decade would you choose? Esky is on the board. Light on your or light on my feet. And no, light-footed does not count. There's a totally different meaning. There we go. We got Red drinking. We're doing something right tonight. But yeah, it was a great question because I got to thinking. Ooh, I like that one. Gordon, I like that one. I may have to add that one to the rest of the light list. See, I don't know if I would do the 60s. You did say light on your feet? I'll look at a second spot. I didn't see it. See, me, I have decided if I could grow up in any decade, it would have to be the 1880s. You get to ride the cowboy, you get to ride the horses. That came out totally wrong. Oh, I did not say that. I did not say that. You ride the horses. You get in shootouts with cowboys. You can be a great sheriff, a cattle rustler. All right, Spock said he said light on your feet earlier. Nah, Woodstock wouldn't do it for me. Woodstock would not do it for me. I see light as a feather from you, Spock, but I don't see light on your feet. If you can find it, let me know. If you see a timestamp on it, let me know. I know, Red. At least somebody caught that one. But no, I want to be. I personally think. Hello, Nerdy. How are you doing today, my friend? What is good? Yeah, we're still going to war. I just haven't figured out how I'm going to fight it. I'll figure out something. I'll figure out something. Just give me time. I'm a slow processor. Because revenge is a dish best served cold. Oh, dude, Nerdy, you missed the rant earlier. It wasn't a big rant. It was a small rant. But yeah, I had my own work rant tonight. And it kind of carried over into the streaming verse. A light workout, a light lunch. Of course he is. He got a wrestling show to do. No, you were not my rant tonight. No, my rant was work-based, and Red has issued me a challenge that I am dreading. God, I am not looking forward to this Thursday. I am not looking forward to it. Red, all I'm going to say is you are an evil, evil man. No wrestling tonight. But yeah, like I said, guys, Tivana, don't drink it. That, like I said, this is my big public service announcement. We will sponsor anybody but Tivana. Now, if Tivana wanted to sponsor the show, then I'll swallow my pride and their drink somehow. But I don't think they will. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the guest host is Space Cadet. And like I said, we're still looking to these. It is called TEAVANA. And you see them in shopping malls. It's basically they sell tea leaves and stuff. Well, they make their own iced tea. I bought it. Yeah, I'm getting the shivers just thinking about it. So Red dared me to buy a bottle and drink it on air Thursday. So I said, all right, I'll buy a couple of flavors and we'll see what happens. But you remember your face when you first drank alien vodka? That's what I felt about this crap. That is literally what I felt about this crap. I would probably say I could probably tolerate the alien vodka better because at least that burns off. Iced tea doesn't burn off. It lingers. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the list. And we only got 5 of them tonight. Wow. All right, give me a minute because I got to get over to my list file so I can remove the 5 we got. Play some light music, sir. Sure we can. All right, come on, open up file. There it is. All right, so we removed. It's one reason I alphabetize these so they're easier to find. Trick of the Light. Candlelight. Light on My or Your Feet. Light a Fire Under. And You Light Up My Life. No, like I said, I like Lipton. I am addicted to Brisk. This stuff, nope. All right, so it is time. This is actually the first list has actually gotten you guys in a while. It is time to find out if anybody gets the small. And for the smalls tonight, we have the Deadpool keyring, we have the Wacky Wall Walker, and we have the Fright Bike from Hot Wheels. And we're going to start with Spot, who had a Trick of the Light. Not there for Spock. How about, can we light up Spock's life with a winning slot? You light up my life for nothing. All right, so I'm all right with Green Mountain. I tried Green Mountain Coffee once. It's not bad. It's not it would not be at the top of my list. But no, Tivana is great for hot tea. This iced tea stuff. All right, Esky said he was light on his feet. And that means Esky gets the vault shot. So we do get something out of this tonight. At least one. So Esky, with that, my friend, you get to pick one of the 2 rows that we are going to remove an incorrect number from. Would you like us to remove one from the blue row or the green row? is it one from the blue or one from the green? And I'm happy to see there have been some questions that you guys have like unmemorized. Row 2, well, row 2 is already down to 1. We have the blue row or the green row. Because I don't think you were around, Spock, when I first started doing the trivia bot. It was literally, there were like 50 questions in the file. All right, we have removed the 8 S key. So we know the combination starts with a 1 and a 7. You've basically got a 1 in 20 shot of opening the vault. What 4-digit number that starts with 17 will open the vault for you? And officially it's a 1 in 19 chance. Yeah, the good old days. Wait. Who you calling old? Oh, wait, that's me. Well, see, the funny thing is, Red, because I know you had them memorized. If you watched every show, every question in the trivia bot has been used on a show. Someone called a future cops. Eski can't follow the rules tonight. $17.49. All right, 1, 7, 4, 9. We lock that in. And do we open the vault tonight? Oh, it's not there. $17.49, not the vault combination. So it's closed a little bit longer. You know the funny thing, I think public display of affection was one of the choices when this was a multiple choice question. All right, so we have to find out if Spock or Red get a shot at the small or the one-player game. Is it the Westerner Spock who would like to add another small to his prize pile? No, it's not. And we know the one-player game is under the other one. Red gets the small prize. Look at that. You guys only got half the list, and you got 2 out of the 3. You guys got half the list, and you still managed to get 2 out of the 3 slots. And so, Red, you have your choice of Deadpool, Fright Bike, or the Wacky Wall Walker.
3 of these boxes will break the $6,000 bank. Is this one of them, or is it this one? More of this one, we'll find out in a moment in this game of hide and seek.
So, Red, which of those three would you like me to add to your pile? And yes, I know I have a pile of stuff waiting to go out to you. I got a pile of stuff waiting to go out to a few people. So, Red, the choice is yours. The Deadpool key ring, the Wacky Wall Walker. All right, Deadpool it is.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So with that, we take Deadpool and we go put him in Walrus's very, very other large prize pile. Oh, well, I will admit I don't think it's quite as large as Spock's. But I think you got one vault item and he doesn't. Because, yeah, one of those is definitely a vault item. That much I know. Ta-da! Alright, guys. So, again, we're not going to show the other 5. Because that just means I can use them on other lists. So the question is, what main game do you guys want to play tonight? Do you guys have a preference? I am pretty much open for any choice. Bum, 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 bum. Providing I have question files. That's always the catch. Let's go see. Let me go see if this one is ready. Bear with me a minute. I'm going to put the list one on so you guys can't actually see this one yet. Yes, sir, Mr. Nutty. Wait till Thursday. Because like I said, I already promised Red I'm going to buy a couple of flavors. And maybe we can find one that's tolerable. But I'm not making any promises. Hello, Yoda. How you doing, my dear? Okay, we got one. We got one we can do. And this will be open for the channel. The problem is, I gotta go 5. Besides which, knowing my luck, Nerdy would like it. I could just see that happening. It's like, I think it's horrendous. And Nerdy's like, oh, this is good. I could see that actually happening. Because like I said, if I remember rightly, I've done the alien vodka, But I think I did it mixed and not straight. How are you doing, Miss Yoda? How you been? All right, guys. That is Space Cadet from Duck Dodgers. That's it, folks. That is my Space Cadet. Duck Dodgers is over there somewhere. Duck won't ever stand up. He is like way too top heavy. Duck Dodgers is way too top heavy, which is actually very disappointing to me because I wanted to do both of them one episode, but I would guarantee you Duck just basically goes and he falls over every time. Come on, we've all been stressed a little bit. Trust me, you missed it earlier. You missed it earlier. I basically devented badly. You know what? I'm thinking I missed something. Oh, it's still on cooldown. Okay. It's still on cooldown, so I did not miss it. No, I got mad at a coworker. Stop shaking the table. The table always shakes. The table always shakes. Although I screwed up my camera for a moment for some reason. Can't drink vodka straight. I need Coke with it. I don't do vodka straight often. I'm trying to think of the last time I did. I think the last time I did was New Orleans. No, or wait, did I do any in Austin? I'm trying to remember if I did any vodka shooters in Austin. Actually, I think I did. This is when we kind of all got like a little separated. And I think I did one vodka shooter. I'm trying to remember because it was one where they had shooters that when you went in, there was the guys that had the peach baskets. And everybody else had gone to the back. I think it was lethal. Not was it? Yeah, I think it was Ninja. I'm trying to remember who it was. It was either me and Vinny or me and Batstaff. It might not have been vodka shooters though. It might have been vodka something. I'm sitting there trying to. You guys got me trying to remember back, and I'm getting old. I don't remember things that well. But I know it was me. Actually, I think it was me, Batstash, and Vinny, and we did some shooters right by a door somewhere. Let's see. There was Sex on the Beach. Does anybody remember what night Surfer Dave ended up on? Does anybody remember what night Surfer Dave ended up on? Not sure. The little cop cams from Walmart work great. What cop cams are we referring to? That's what it was. We did vodka jellies. It was vodka jellies or jellos. Oh, Surfer Dave. Surfer Dave, I think, ended up on Mondays. But yeah, that's what it was. It was the vodka jellies. Somehow, me, Vinny, and Bat Stash ended up doing like a series of vodka jello shots. All right, ladies and gentlemen, fitting for that song to come on. It is time for the game of Now You See It. And I need my notepad because this one does not have a scoreboard to it. See, I had it right. See, I may not talk a lot in there, nerdy, but I do pay attention. You can buy these tiny square cameras from Walmart, cop cams. Oh yeah, those things work like a train. See, I told you, I pay attention. I just had to think about it for a minute. I'm not in there every show. I'm not in there for the whole time. But I always pay attention to the notes. Always. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Now You See It game. And this is basically how the Now You See It game works. Every question oh, damn, is worth 1 to 5 points based on whichever row comes up. So for instance, if the word comes up on row 5, it's a 5-point word with 5 points per letter. I knew somebody was going to do that while I was like taking as long as I did. I'm saying no one player game, no one player game, no one player game. Oh, it's a straight vault shot. For Spock. All right, Spock, no numbers come off. We are looking for the 4-digit number that you think is opening the vault right now. All right, Spock says the vault combination is 1, 7, 1, 1. We lock that in. Is our mystery combination a whole bunch of ones? Oh, it's not. It is not 1711. So we are narrowing it down bit by bit by bit. All right, so back to Now You See It. So again, every answer will be on the board in order from left to right. If the board that is revealed is the 3-point board, every letter in the answer is worth 3 points. If it's in the 5-point board, every answer is worth 5 points. Now, I will tell you, some of the clues are just basic standard definitions. Some of the clues are cryptic clues. It varies. All right? So with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time to see if Now You See It. And here is clue number 1. It can move you artistically. It can move you artistically. We are looking for a word in that row each correct answer. Or each correct letter in your guess will give you 4 points per letter. It can move you artistically. But ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to the List Wits Game Show. We are here every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Saturday, barring an act of God, act of work, or act of wife, or an act of war. Hey, Chuck, how you doing today? It can move you artistically. Oh, nobody got that one. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is Dada. The Dada movement. It was basically an art movement, and that's where the little riddle puzzle puns come into play. It can move you artistically. All right, no points on the first question. So if you are sick, Chuck, why are you not eating chicken soup? That's all I'm asking. Question number 2. He's part of a special club. He's part of a special club. Yeah, if you're sick, go get either Apple Crown Royal will drown the germs, or chicken soup. All right, so Heavy taking it before the timer is up. It is the Liars Club, or Liar. So with that, Heavy, 4 letters. Point number 4 gives Heavy 16 points. And with that, we reset the board. All right, ladies and gentlemen, question number 3 is a 1-point question. Old Nail is not as good as it used to be. Old Nail is not as good as it used to be. Who's came in first? Chuck's came in first. It is the Rusty Nail. And with that, Chuck scores 5 points. 5-letter word, 1 point per letter. And we go. Hello, Flutter. How you doing, beautiful? For question number 4. Destroy Heroes Central Poem. Destroy Heroes Central Poem. Nope, not Herod. Chuck is locked out at the moment. And I forgot to restart the timer. Not December. Esky locked out at the moment. Chuck, you are back in. Esky is locked out. Spock taking it. It is Erode. It is indeed Erode. 5 points per letter. 5-letter word. 25 points for Spock. All right, ladies and gentlemen, nobody is locked out just yet. And here is word number 5. Struggling from envy in group. Struggling from envy in group. So we are looking at 1 point per letter. Nope, not stymie. Red locked out. So red is locked out until either the question runs out of time or somebody else guesses, and then red, you're let back in. Ah, nicely done. Esky getting 5 points. Struggling from envy in group. Struggling is vying. You get it out of the end of envy in group. VYING. Oh, red. I think red guessed at the word even before I said anything heavy. Red took a gamble, I think, and guessed at the word even before I said anything. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 6. It's 1 point again. Thwart my sight representation. Thwart my sight representation. Oh, now red gets stymie. You unscramble my sight, basically. My sight representation. Red with 6 points for stymie. And you get thwart or stymie. So like I said, there's a lot of double definitions. There's a lot of wordplay in this one. And I actually need to sit down and make a lot more questions for this, because I honestly only have 1 game's worth of questions to this. So this will be the last time you see it for a while, until I can sit down and do something. Number 7. Remembered to supply a piece of wood. Remembered to supply a piece of wood. Oh, red not wasting any time. A piece of wood is an ember. So that gives red 25 points to move red into the lead. Piece of wood is an ember, and it is right in the middle of the word remembered, which supplied that little piece of wood. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 8. It's a 2-point word. It's often included in the stock market. It's often included in the stock market. Heavy, if you're having that problem on Twitch, drop the resolution. Nope, not Dash. Yoda locked out.
Welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes,
It's
but also
often included in the stock market.
Lincoln Mark 8.
Well, what I'm trying to do is I am trying to get to do a couple more Nope, not Usher. Not proven. Chuck locked out. Everybody else is in. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a balance between the speed games and the not so speed games. Oh, nobody got that one. Oh, you were close, Esky. You were close. It's a herd. The herd. Stock market as in bulls, cattle, cows, and so on and so forth. Close, Chuck. Very, very, very close. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Number 9. Another 2-point question. It might be an insect's worst enemy. It might be an insect's worst enemy. Oh, Red's not wasting any time. Venus. The Venus flytrap. The Venus flytrap. Now just to let you guys know, I am considering making some changes to this one to kind of assist a little for the speed issues. What it will end up being is we're going to consider doing it much like the original game, where it'll be teams of 2. And what I'm thinking is, now, because we got time to spare, because we're already at question 10, and we've only been at this about 10 minutes, is what would happen is I would reveal the whole board, then player 1 on team 1, player 1 on team 2 would see the clue, and they have to tell me where the first letter is. If they are right, so let's say they say row 1, then they would get a point for row 1. If they were right. Then if their partner finishes it off, they get the difference. If they can answer the actual word. So it's something I'm considering. It's something I'm considering. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, like I said, there's not much I can do about that one, Spock, unfortunately. Number 10 is another 2-pointer. Musical chairman. Now, according to Heavy, Mixer was doing much better.
Let's all play What's Mine?
According to Heavy, Mixer was a lot better. Yep. 10 more points for Red. Dizzy Usher is the musical chairman. He seats you at every musical you go to. All right. Question number 11. He could be found with the Beverly Hillbillies. He could be found with the Beverly Hillbillies. Oh, Esky's jumping in and stealing one. It is Dash Riprock for 8 points for Esky. Those of you that don't remember, Dash was the famous movie star that was trying to date Ellie Mae. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we reset the board. And we go for word number 12. This gives Hulk his color. This gives the Hulk his color. Oh, Esky taking another one. Rage. The Hulk's rage. Puts Esky at 25 points. Now, the funny thing is like, there are a lot of words that are even on the board right now that I didn't stick in here. So I'm hoping if I do this change to this game, there will be a lot more words. You were thinking... Flutter, that's not nice to think Chuck is stupid. I'm sorry. It just came out. It just came out like that was the perfect line combination. I'm sorry. It was like right there. Oh, that was what they call a softball pitch I had to take a swing at. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway through the board with this question. The mathematician tried to make his case this way. The mathematician tried to make his case this way. And Reds just comes in first. Proof. It is indeed proof. I would have taken proven. Just because of how the letters fell. But I actually had it written down as proof. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Question. We are halfway through, so we're going to give everybody a chance to catch up, catch their breaths, and just see how everybody is doing today. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to the Wits game show. We have been doing this for 4 years. And as you guys can see up there in the left-hand corner, we have been giving away prizes for 3.5 of these years. We do not give away bits. We do not give away Lino. It won't matter. I'm stupid today anyway. That's what Flutter said, too. Flutter, you know Chuck real well, apparently. I'm sorry. I can't help myself on that one. I could not help myself on that one. But each and every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, we are here, barring an act of God, act of work, or act of life. And we're a throwback to some of your favorite game shows from all the way back to the 1940s. All right, Yoda. Be good. Yeah, we miss you. Like I said, I missed everybody. It's been a rough couple of weeks for me streaming-wise. It has been a very, very rough couple of weeks streaming-wise. We've had shows where we've literally had 2 to 3 people on. And Nerdy's on, so there goes my crowd. um, but yeah, we've been doing this, like I said, 4 years. We've been giving away prizes for 3.5 of those years. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been with us since the beginning. Yeah, that was true, Spock. It was you and Toondoff. It was you and Toondoff for the most part. Like I said, I would really love to beef up the D-Live crowd, but I just got to go with what's there. I would love to get Mixer to come in on occasion and not be trolls, but you go with what's there. Hey, Esky's leaving? Esky, you're tied with Spock. Well, he said he's on mobile. He did say he was on mobile, so we'll see. But it has been my privilege and my honor for those 4 years to have given away to what I consider some of my best friends online, some of the best gifts I've ever found. And some of you have earned more than others. And some people have argued it's rigged. I have dealt with rigged accusations, favoritism accusations. But for those of you that have come in and hung with us, I just wanted to say thank you. I feel like I gotta do this because I've been I feel like for the past couple of weeks that something just hasn't been there. It's like we put together the show, and it's like when I only get 2 people in, it's kind of like I really don't know if I need to do the show. And I go back and I went back and looked at one of the things I had said very early on. This was back when I was just on the Playroom. And for those of you guys that remember what a mess of a show that was, I kind of feel like I forgot something. And one of the things I said from day one was, if I had one viewer streams have been slow and most of the ones I pop in for some reason. Yeah, it happens. It happens. If I've got one viewer, and that was part of what the rant was about tonight. This is part of what the rant was about tonight. I'm going to put together the best damn show I can put together. And for those of you guys that missed the rant, basically I had been busting my butt at the office to get our team kind of caught up, so that our boss, our remote boss, was going to like give my boss a break. And it kind of helped that over the past couple of weeks they'd given us some more extra responsibilities. And I thought this was my chance. They've given us some responsibilities. I'm going to show them we deserve these responsibilities. And like I said, something happened today where one person on the team did something that kind of set us back. And over the last 2 weeks, I kind of felt, and again, Spot, you and Toondoff and Chuck and Red in particular, because I know you 4 have been here constantly. This doesn't apply to you guys. I was getting frustrated. It was, I'm only getting 3 people in, 4 people in. I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what it is. I'm doing something totally wrong. And today at the office when this happened, I realized the team that I was on had a huge setback. We had just been congratulated for busting our butts and getting some stuff done. And this one thing kind of flipped the boss, and she's angry at us. She won't admit she's angry at us, but she's angry at us. Hey, Heavy. All right, let's see if YouTube works any better for you. Do me a favor, Heavy. Put in just any word or phrase, or take a guess at the 4-letter word. Right now. Oh, the mixer out sucks. Woo! That's 31 seconds. Wow. Okay, I don't know if YouTube's much better. We'll have to see. So ironically, I think the two best stream sources are Mixer and DLive in terms of speed. So again, when this happened, I realized I didn't do anything really wrong. It was just one of those things that hit, and I've got to basically re-earn for the team the remote bosses of favoritism of this. And as I got to thinking about it, it's like, all right, I've got to re-earn your guys' respect. I got to re-earn getting you guys to want to come back in here. So I am basically going to, and that does not mean I'm giving away more free things. Everything is going to remain the same. I'm going to be as upbeat, as high energy as I can possibly be. Now, the way the show works, you guys know that doesn't always happen because I have to read questions and slow things down and pay attention to chat and things like that. But it brought me back to, all right, I had a bad week. Today, I had a bad hour. I can rebuild from this. So that's how I'm kind of looking at today. This is our rebirth, so to speak. So, other than my yelling about things in real life, there will be the occasional mini rant about things that are happening in the outside world or things that I'm doing. But my goal from here on out, no more yelling at DLive for things I don't agree with. No more yelling at Twitch for things I disagree with. No more frustration if there's only two of you in here. If it's Spock and Tuned Off in here, and you two are the only two in here, screw it. It's you two playing for a prize. Now again, I'm still going to give favoritism to people that haven't won before or haven't participated before. But if that happens, and I only get Sari and Mark, or I get Chuck and Spock, and that's it, we're going to find a game for Chuck and Spock. We're going to find a game for Tuned Off and Flutter. We will make it work. That is my guarantee from here on out. List, main game, and hopefully a second list. But we'll see. I don't think we'll get a second list tonight because it is 8:41, which means we are getting very, very close to Listy's feeding time and bedtime. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, now that I have got that out of my system. So again, there will be no complaining if there's only two people on. If there are two of you on and you're participating, amen. I got two fans. Worst case, if there isn't a... Oh, no. You remember, Spock, I've got mini games. I've got mini games just in case that happens. I've got What's My Line. I've got Do the Math. I've got Osmond's House of Games. There will be no... Oh, there's only one person. All right, one person. It's you and me talking. And while we're talking, here's a mini game to play. If you want to play it, play it. If you don't want to play it, don't play But yeah, I am basically going to, so, just to warn you guys. So just to warn you guys, I might, and then this is only a might, I might take Thursday off to rebuild a lot of my one-player games. I might take Thursday off to rebuild a lot of my one-player games. That is my goal for the next week, is to get my one-player games and my mini game. And like I said, if I've only got one player, let's play Deal or No Deal 30,000 times. I like playing Deal or No Deal. It's fun. It doesn't cost me any questions. All right. So with that, now that I got that out of the way, it is time for the second half of the Now You See It game. Right now, Red is in the lead with 61. Esky and Spock each have 25. Heavy is at 16. Chuck is at 5. But the problem with that, Flutter, is I have a 1 versus 100 game. But if I do a 1 versus 100 game, I'm using up questions out of my trivia file. I can go through and set up every Price is Right game to pick a random car to use, so no game will ever be the same. Or it could be the same and it may come out differently. I've got the code. I've got You Deserve It. I've got Deal or No Deal. 1 versus 100. Secret Fortune. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? 7 Keys if I want to use it as a one-player game. I got a ton of one-player games that I can sneak in there. But it's like, if we do Deal or No Deal, it's like, all right, we're going to do Deal or No Deal till we get a couple of players in. And if somebody wants to play it, great. If not, I'll play it on air by myself without anybody. That's the thing I enjoy about Deal or No Deal, is nobody's ever asked me to play Deal or No Deal just to see how I do. See, there's your guys' chance to embarrass the host, and nobody has ever asked. Because it is totally random. Good question. Who wants to deal with the IRS becoming a million? That's very true. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time for question number 14. Sesame Street character was an early computer. Sesame Street character was an early computer. And Red gets it first by a single second. That's how close that was. That was 1 second. It says 20, 40, 58 for Red, 20, 40, 59 for Flutter. All right, guys. Oop, let's start the timer again as we reset the board. And we go for question number 15. Hearts captured by an artist with a flower. Hearts captured by an artist with a flower. I like this question. This is going to be my Twitter question of the night. I think this will be my Twitter question of the night. It's still not working, Heavy? Let me see. You were 9 seconds behind on that one. Damn it, Red. How did you get that one so quickly? Oh, give me a minute. I'm going to try to... I want to copy this one. This is my This is my Twitter question of the night. So. I can't get the screen capture to work. There we go. Salvador Dali. Now, the reason it is Dahlia and not Dali, 24 points, is because hearts captured by an artist is the H surrounded by Dali with the A. So it's Hearts H captured by Dali with an A. Chuck's like, I like last place this game. So like I said, this is one I'm gonna fix so that I'm trying to make sure that everybody's got a fair shot. So it won't be all speed, but there will be some speed. All right, so let's reset the board. And we go for question number 16. Time to almost completely festoon a block of glowing wood. I have no idea what this one is. Okay. Time to almost festoon a block of glowing wood. And it is December. It is indeed December for red, which I think basically almost puts this game out of reach, because that was a huge 40-point score. But we're going through the entire board. So we're going to have to see what happens with the last 8 questions. For example, star going backwards in group. For example, star going backwards in group. I have no idea what this one is. Okay. Red, how did you get that one that quickly? I want to know how you got that one that quick. I'm going to have to find some tougher puzzle words. I like that one. I did not think anybody was going to get that one that quickly. I'm going to find some tougher ones from here on out. All right. Thank you for that, Chuck. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 18. A baby killer. Oh, one of my easy ones. A baby killer. It is indeed Herod. I don't know why I'm keeping score, because I think we got 7 left, and I don't think we're going to have enough letters to make a difference. All right. Question number 19, ladies and gentlemen. One takes this to show offense. One takes this to show offense. So far, the only one... Nope, not Umbra. The only one you guys didn't get was it can move you artistically. Ah, Chuck getting it. It is umbrage. It is indeed umbrage. 1, 2, 3, 7 times 3 is 21. Chuck, you moved out of last place. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. You moved out of last place. All right. Number 20. Found at the ankles. Found at the ankles. Yep, easy one. Ankle biter. It is indeed the ankle biter. All right, yep, I can definitely give up keeping score now. Now I can pay more attention to the board than anything. Now, what I may also do is I may do like 2 sets of letters. Now, I don't know. That'll probably be more trouble than it's worth. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Flutter, have yourself a good one, my dear. Question 21. Acts a district attorney in an American country. Acts a district attorney in American country. All right. Damn it. I've already got the one I want, though, for my good one. Acts a district attorney in American country. It is, can a DA in a North American country known as Knucklehead Land? It is acts a district attorney, can a DA in the American country? I don't know. I kind of like that one as kind of being one of the slightly trickier ones. All right. Well, let me ask you this, because I'm gonna do something real. Well, I'll do it after the show. Well, I'll tell you what. Red, since you've already got it wrapped up, we're gonna declare Red the winner here. And I'm gonna try something. So give me a minute. No, because I'm going to try something right now. All right. Let's just say, who's still here? Who's still here? Because we got 4 questions left. Red's got the game wrapped up.
$20,000.
So we can do this as kind of a mini test.
Driver.
All right, I know Chuck's here. I know Red's here. Spock's here. I need one more person.
For 25.
Flutter, did you leave? I could use you as my test subject.
Now or never.
I need one more person.
James Mitchell. Beverly Garland. Jamie Barr. And Jackie Beeman.
See, if Jesse was here, I'd put Chuck and Jesse on opposite teams, and then I'd put Red and Spock on opposite teams. Heavy, are you still here? I just need one person. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about the speed issue. Don't worry about the speed issue. Because this might help. I've got an idea. We're going to see if this works for the last 4. I want to try this. So you guys are helping me guinea pig real quick. So I need one person to volunteer and step up. Who's still on the channel? I don't think I know Jazz is lurking. But Jazz lurks a lot, so it's kind of like... Looking for a power cord. Alright, you're going to volunteer to power cord. We'll do that. Alright, so what I'm going to do... So, Red, I'm going to have you by yourself for the moment. Alright, you're basically playing 2 people. So you'll have a slight advantage. Alright, and I'm going to put Spock and Chuck together for a second. I'm going to show you the clue. You're going to see all the letters on the board. Somebody has to tell me what row the letter is in. I'll tell you what, Red, I'm going to be your partner for the moment. I'll be your mini partner for the moment. All right? Yeah, I know. I just got to thinking about this. And like I said, this is one of those things I was considering doing. All right, so we're going to start with Red and Chuck. Red and Chuck, I'm going to show you the puzzle or the clue. One of the 2 of you have to tell me which row it's in. Then either Spock or myself, and again, I know it's a little unfair, Spock, because I already know the word. Whoever gives me the row first, that's where the row their partner has to pick from. You cannot pick outside that row. All right? I think this can work. So Chuck, Red, are you guys ready? I think this will work. All right, Red's ready. All right, Chuck's ready. Clue number 22. Crave article from leading English fleet. Crave article from leading English fleet. And it's like one of my better clues ever. This is one of my best clues in the board. Crave article from leading English fleet. Which row, Chuck or Red, do you think the answer's in? No, don't guess yet, Spock. Don't guess yet. Your partner, who in this case is Chuck, has to pick the row he thinks the right answer's in. Crave article from leading English fleet. We're basically testing what this game is going to become in the near future. And I know it's a little unfair because I know the answers. But if my partner picks the wrong row, I don't know. See, neither of them picked. All right, so red says it's 4. So I have to find something in row 4 that says Crave article from English leading fleet. And the only thing I can think of is nada, N-A-D-A. So I know that's wrong because I know what the answer is. So if I were to reveal it now and I said nada, we would not get points. We would definitely not get points because I know it's not nada. At this point, now Spock can get a free guess because he hasn't taken a turn yet. And Spock says it was rum. It's not rum. Just to let you know, Spock. So basically, red forced me to take row 4. I got to find a word on row 4. Crave article from English leading fleet. What word were you thinking, Red? I just want to know. I would like to know what word you were thinking is in that row. Or is it like, I don't know? Right, because I missed. Because I know it's not nada. Now red can guess. No, okay. Can the other two guess after that? I'm thinking yes. Nope, not Pika. Just so you know. So now Chuck would be able to guess. I'm liking this idea more and more. I'm starting to like this idea more and more. Because I've been trying to figure out how to do it. I'm thinking the same thing. Okay, now remember, Chuck, I've guessed I got it wrong because I had to take whatever road Walrus said. Spock then got his guess. He got it wrong. Red then took his guess. He got it wrong. Now you would have to guess the actual word. I'm thinking I'm liking this a lot better. I'm thinking I like this a lot better. See, guys, this is why we do test episodes on occasion. We actually played a game, and we're still using the game for the episode. No. Okay. All right, think of it this way. I was partnered with Red. Red thought the word was in row 4. I have to choose a word out of row 4. I went with nada. It wasn't right. At this point, I basically give control to Spock. Spock then takes a guess at the word. It's a free guess for him. If he gets the word right, and it may not be row 4. That's the catch. Only Red thought it was in row 4. What came up? Damn it. I may have to spin again because my screen was in. it's another vault shot for Spock. No, we're complicating the rules a little bit, but I think it'll be worth it. We're complicating the rules a little bit, but I think it'll be worth it. All right, Spock, whenever you are ready, you get to take a guess at the vault. All right, Spock says 1, 7, 1, 4. Now, once the 4 players guess, well, it depends if we leave it open. Not 17, 14. Okay, so again, so Red said it was row 4. Red may be right, Red may be wrong. And I'll show you what he is at the moment. I think I'm liking this idea. I think I'm liking this idea because this could bring the studio audience into it. All right, Red swarping down is in row 4, so I have to pick a word on row 4. I picked a word as nada, not right. Spock got to pick a free word. No strings attached. Yeah, but I'm giving Red 2 shots. Then I'm giving Red 2 shots. That's the idea. That's the idea. If I can get rid of the speed factor. So the only 2 people that have to worry about speed are the 2 people that have to that are first guessing which row it's in. So honestly, you could just say, without knowing, row 5. All right, so let me think. So Red said the row. I took a guess. I miss. I give the guess to Spock. That's player 2. Then players 3 and 4 basically they each get 1 guess. Players 3 and 4 each get 1 guess. No, actually I would say player 3 doesn't get to guess. Because he picked the row. He thought he knew where it was. So if Red picked row 4 and I missed, Spock gets to guess, then Chuck gets to guess. That's it. I'm liking that better. I'm liking that a lot better. That takes the speed out of it entirely. That takes the speed out of it entirely. Other than the minute timer on the word. The correct answer, by the way, was envy. Crave the article, the A, from the leading English fleet. E-Navy craving an article, or the article, the A, removed from leading English fleet. E-Navy is to crave. Envy. No. You're doing fine, Chuck. Like I said, we're kind of testing here. All right. So with that, now that Red and Chuck did the row guess, then we'd flip, and then I and Spock would do the row guess. So here's the clue. It can involve a title. it can involve a title. I'm liking this better. I'm thinking this works. Oh, I forgot to reset the board. It can involve a title. So basically, Spock and I would be racing to try to figure out which row it's in. And I'll be honest, I'm not looking. I haven't even looked at the file, so I don't know. It can involve a title. Row 3, red. So at that point, I would say row 3, and I don't know if I'm even right or wrong on this. So now red would have to choose a word out of row 3. Oh, I gotta. Now, because I said row 3, red has to pick a row out of row 3. So now red has to pick a word out of row 3. Because as his teammate, I told him that's where it was. Well, Spock, here's the good news. Once I pick a row, because I did it faster than you, nope, not brag. Now, Spock and Chuck can both get one guess at the puzzle. I'm liking this. Like I said, I gotta do some tweaking. I gotta do some tweaking here. But I'm liking this idea a little bit more. Honestly, it won't matter because you will both get back-to-back guesses. It doesn't matter. It's basically I picked a row, red guessed, our team's out. Nope, not Iterum. Now you have to remember, I may be wrong. So Chuck guessed Iterum. Spock would also get to put in a guess. So you basically got 2 chances of getting it right. And then we could throw the studio audiences in as contestant number 3. Oh, this makes this a lot harder. This makes this a lot harder. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot right now. And believe it or not, Spock, you nailed it. It is actually trust. It can involve a title, is the trust. Although it's not lighting up for some reason. And that would give Team Spock and Team Chuck 5 points. With no ifs, ands, or buts. Alright, so let's try one more. So this will be red versus Spock. Alright? All you guys have to do is pick the row that this clue is on. Type size used in a typical printout. Type size used in a typical printout. Now this is the only spot where speed will come into play. All right, red says 4, and I'm going to say pica. And let's see if I'm right. I'm pretty sure. Yep. And it's pica. So red and I score. Chuck and Spot didn't score on that one. Then it flips where I have to do the row against Spock. This is the last one in the board, so just so you guys know. Because there are only 25 questions. Actually, there may only be 24 questions. One, two, three, four. I'm trying to see which one we didn't do. Actually, I think we did them all. Other than Iterum. Yeah, that's why it's hung, is because that's the last clue on the board. See, I want to say thank you guys because I just changed. This game just got changed. This game just got changed, and I think for the better. I'm trying to see. Let's see. We did Trust. We did Envy. We did Stymie. We did Vying, Rusty, Prove, Dash, Usher, Venus, Herd, Fighter, Umbrage, Genus, Rage. We didn't do Iterum. Pika, Canada, Dahlia, Liar, Dada, Herod, December, Ernie, Ember, and Erode. So we may do a retest on this one. Well, I was going to say I may do a retest on this tomorrow. Alright, so I have to... I got to do the task manager thing on this because it is hung. So bear with. Oh wait, there we go. So, yeah, this one just got a major upgrade. Thanks to actually a slow internet, believe it or not.
And now a game of hide and seek, where every decision is a gamble and every move could be your last.
Alright, come on, computer. Unlock!
And here's the man with all the action, Wits.
No, this is actually one of the worst ones, Spock, because I actually have to go through, find all the lines and all the rows, and then put this one. I don't know which is worse, this one, Scrabble, or first letter first. I honestly don't know which of those three are actually the worst ones to put together. Tell you what, let's do this. Give me a minute. And it won't work the same because this is old code on this one. But supposedly I've got like 5 games I've never used before. I have no idea what's in these. This is literally total test. This is honestly total test tonight. All right, question number 1. Chuck versus Red. Gin manufacturer.
3 of these boxes will break the $6,000 bank.
Gin manufacturer.
Or this one, we'll find out in a moment in this game of hide and seek as these 9 celebrities: Gabe Pagoda, Alice Stokely, Joanne Blue,
So we're about to find out just how well this works.
Dan Murray,
Like I said, this is like not coded well. This is like a very old one.
Robert Hedges, and Marjo Bruckner all join us in playing Break the Bank.
Gin manufacturer.
Now meet our
All right, Red says it's in row 1. So, as Red is my teammate, I am going to say, I got 2 possibles. I'm going to go with Eli. Eli Whitney was the cotton gin manufacturer. All right, so I do have. So this is a bug. Like I said, this is old code. So it is actually Eli. All right, so now it would be Spock versus myself for a scaled voice. Spock versus myself for a scaled voice. Row 2. All right, Red. Row 2. A scaled voice. Well, it's pretty much identical code. Nope, I don't think it's emote. All right, so Spock and Chuck. Anywhere, it could be anywhere on the board for you guys. A scaled voice. Chuck says alto. No, because your guess was emote. Your guess was emote. I told you where you had to guess. It's Spock saw yodel. It was alto. I actually had the right row on that one. I actually had the right row. All right, so now it is Chuck versus Red. You have to tell me the correct row for this puzzle. A snake in the grass. A snake in the grass. No, because I don't think the row picker should pick because that's giving him 2 shots. All right, I'm going to say asp. So red basically said row 1. I went with asp. So if I'm right, then we would score. If I am wrong, well, because I'm the host, so it's kind of a little unbalanced. Hey, South, how you doing? And it is asp. Yeah, I don't think the row picker should be able to select. Because that's giving them 2 guesses. South, do me a favor. I want you to team up with Red for me. We're not doing this for prize. Oh, speaking of prizes. Before I forget, Red. Would you like what's behind curtain 1 or curtain 2, Red? All right, behind curtain 2 for Red, he will be getting. Oh, damn. Red is getting the Gundam model. Ta-da! That is going to you, Red. No, we're kind of testing this out. And with me being the host, I already know so I needed somebody that doesn't actually know the answers. This is strictly test play. We're debugging this. All right. And I'm liking what we're doing here. I'm liking what we're doing with this one. All right, so just so you know, South, I'm going to show you a clue. You're the row guesser at the moment. All right, Chuck, have yourself a good one, my friend. Go get better. See, now I'm back down to me having to be in here. All right. So I'm going to show you a clue. All right. And it's going to be you versus me at the moment. All right. All you have to do is tell me which row the word is in for this clue. Okay. The clue is it'll hang around. It'll hang around. Oh, I got 3 possibles now. Damn it. I got 3 possibles. I don't know which one to go with. So basically the top row is row 1. The bottom row is row 5. Which row is the word in for the clue it'll hang around? I got 4 possibles. Shit. All you have to do is When you see, all right, you think it's 2. All right, Spock. You have to pick a word out of row 2. You have to pick a word out of row 2. No, you did fine, South. You did perfect. If you think, because you may be thinking what I'm thinking. No, you did 100% what I needed. And that's why I was talking, so I wouldn't actually. It'll hang around. Because we're going to flip it in a minute, so it's the other way around. All right, you're going to go with sign. Now, I was actually going to say sign as well. Red, you choose a word and I choose a word. Just in case it's not sign. Red says linger. I'm going signal. Okay, I'm going signal. The actual clue is linger. All right, so red scored the points for that team. Now we kind of flip it. Now it's Spock and red.
Here's the host of our show, Chuck Henry. Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Feelings. I've got feelings. So Spock and red. I'm liking this better. I am definitely liking this better. So remember, Spock and red, all you have to do is pick the row number. All right, red says 2. And red came in first, so I would get first guess. I'm going to say emote. All right, so I pick, let's just say, as the host, I said that's wrong. Now Spock and South each get to pick a word that they think it might have been. Oh, this is going to work much better. This is going to work much better, I think. All right. Well, you agree with them, which is fine. Like I said, we're just kind of testing at the moment. Oh shit! I saw another one. It might be. I just saw another one. It might be. But I went with emote. So South, is there another word up there? If you think it's emote as well, just say emote. That's fine. We're kind of just testing. See, I just saw love. It could be sad. And it's emote. Alright, so then it flips again. And it would be myself and South. Officer material. And I know this one, so I'm going to hold off. I know this one, so I'm going to hold off. Right, so it would be you and me. Officer material. reason I'm holding off is because, let's just say, all right, I gave you my, I say it's row 2. So we would have to pick the row we think it's in. All right, but I'm going to give it to South first. So South thinks it's in row 3. So Spock, you have to give me a clue or a word out of row 3. Because your partner said 3, that's what you have to use. Oh, this is going to be so much better. I think this is going to be so much. I need like one more person on chat, so it's like it's not me doing it. Alfred. I like that one. But it's not Alfred. Fallen, how you doing? Hey, we got a 4th. Fallen, you can help us test this out. You can help us test. It is Ensign. It is indeed Ensign. All right, so I'm going to flip teams around a little bit. I'm going to leave Spock and South together, and it's Red and Fallen together. All right. So we're going to try this full scale as it works. All right, so the row guessers right now are Red and Spock. All right? Red and Spock, you're the row guessers. Batman's confidant. Batman's confidant. All right, Red said 3. All right, Fallen. You have to find the word in row 3 and only row 3 that answers the question of Batman's confidant. I don't know if Fallen saw it, though. Shh, don't help. Fallen may not have seen it. Fallen may not have seen it. So, Fallen, Red says the answer to this clue is in row 3. What word in row 3 is Batman's confidant? It is indeed Alfred. It is Alfred. All right. Now we go back to South and Fallen. So, Fallen, I'm going to show a clue. All you have to do is tell me which row the answer to this clue is in. Okay? And it is the whole plot. The whole plot. So this is between South and Fallen. The whole plot. Which row is the word the whole plot? between South and Fallen. All right, Fallen says it's in row 2. Red. What word in row 2 means the whole plot? And again, you can only use row 2. No, you don't have to worry about it, Spot, because you'll get to say what you think the word is here in a second. All right, I don't think it's moat. So South and Spock, you both get to pick a word you think is the whole plot. And like I said, normally I'd have the actual words in front of me, but this is old code. So it's actually kind of hidden in the slideshow and I can't pull it up. That's the idea, South, is the original version was a little too easy. So Spock thinks it might be Germaine. And South says it's State. Oh, so close. So close. It was East State. Yeah, East State. I thought it was State as well. I thought it was State as well. I didn't see a State up there. I'm liking this. I'm actually liking this a little better. What do you guys think? You have to depend on your teammates. I'm liking this a lot better, I think. All right, so the next clue will be between Red and Spock. Winnie's downfall. So this is between Red and Spock. Winnie's downfall. This one should be easy. I think this one's easy. Red says it's row 4. Well, you got to remember, okay, they've still got to depend on each other being right, Spock. So it's like, for instance, I may ask who has slow connections when I do this game, so we don't end up with two slow connections. All right, Fallen, you got to pick a, and it is definitely honey. Definitely honey. All right, now we flip back over to South and Fallen. I'm trying to decide if the team that doesn't get it stays with the same row pickers. No, because that would be a disadvantage to a slower team. That'll be a definite disadvantage to a slower team. All right, so South Fallen. Here is the clue. Go west, young man. So he did. But he went a little north, too. Go west, young man. So he did. But he went a little north, too. So this is between South and Fallen. And I have no clue what this one is. All right, South says it's row 3. Spock. Hello, nerdy. How you doing? So Spock, the answer, according to South, is in row 3. Go west, young man. So he did. But he went a little north, too. We're actually testing a new variation of this game. So South says it's vertical. And again, I don't know. Actually, I know it's not vertical. I know it's not vertical. So with that, Red, Fallen. Go west, young man. So he did. But he went a little north, too. Because I just remembered what this one was. It's not vertical.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ahmad Rashad.
Welcome to Las Vegas and welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8.
Yep, you guys guessed, because it's not vertical, which was Spock's guess. He was wrong, and I normally have this in front of me. So both Red and Fallen each get one guess. Red says it's Maine. Fallen, what is your guess? Tensig the Sherpa. Nope, not in the line you can guess from, though. That's why you hope your teammate's right. All right, Fallen says state. Actually, it's, I know this one. It's Eric. Eric the Red went west and a little bit north to get to Iceland and Greenland. So no points on that one. All right, so we are back to Red and Spock. Do you see how Maine would work? Eam? All right, Spock says it's in row 1. Oh, Spock's trying to answer the trivia question. Spock, don't confuse me. I think that's the question that's busted. I think that question is busted, Spock. Try just the number 2. All right, Red says it's in row 5. All right, Fallen. You have to give me an answer from row 5. Fit to be printed if print weren't dead. And I think it is news. Yep, it is indeed news. All right, so we got a couple of tweaks we're gonna do to get it working. Like I said, this is an old school board, but all right. So this is over to South and Red, or I'm sorry, South and Fallen. It's all up to you. For South and Fallen, it's all up to you. Which row is it in? South says it's row 4. Spock. See, I told you that was one that was busted. I got to fix that one. It's all up to you. South says it's in row 4. So, Spock, you have to give me a word from row 4. I know it said humps. I'll fix it at some point. That's the one I know is busted. It's all up to you, Spock. Row 4. I don't think it's eyes. So Red and Fallen. You guys each get one guess. Red says it's vertical. Fallen. What word do you want to go with? Yeah, but you may agree with your opponent, but you got to remember, it's whatever your partner picks. It is vertical. You have to hope your partner's right. That's the key. If your partner's wrong, you're going to be out of luck. All right, so we go with Spock and Red. And on this one, we'll wrap it up because it's 9:55. Just a drop will do you. And I have no idea. Just a drop will do you. I got this one. I think I have this one. All right, Red says it's in row 1. So Fallen, just a drop will do you. All right, so Fallen says it's whiskey. So let's say it's not whiskey. South and Spock, you guys would each pick another word. No, don't worry about it, South. Like I said, that's why we're debugging this. That's why we're debugging this now. It's called bad internet, Spock. See, that's what happens when you're out in the middle of nowhere. That's weird because I'm not getting any drop. I haven't had any drop frames tonight. If I was having drop frames, I could see it being laggy. will do. So I got to do some tweaking on the code, but that won't be bad. I got 0 drop frames at the moment. I got 0 at the moment, South. And OBS Slobs is usually pretty good at giving me a good count. Geez, Spock, that's not bad. That's horrible. That's horrible. You're watching this, Wits. So what were you streaming tonight, Nerdy? I meant to ask when you came in. Because I know I lost Heavy to you. Heavy's like, oh, I got you on mobile, but I gotta go watch Nerdy. And it is whiskey. Oh, you were doing. I lost to a rerun. I lose to reruns. That sucks. Oh, dude, you missed it though. It's like, and I will admit, my motivation was dying. And I don't know if you were here for my rant about work today, but it kind of gave me like a rebirth on the stream. It gave me a huge rebirth on the stream. Because it's one of those where when SCW starts or ZCW starts, I lose everybody. And it's like, to hell with it. I have learned I learned something about myself today. More so than anything. I learned so much about myself and what I'm going to do in terms of numbers and audience that I'm ready. I'm ready to take on the world.
That's whose voice does it every week. Hello there, how are you? Good evening. Welcome back to our show. I hope we get a chance to meet them after the show. How old are they?
We'll see, South. We'll see. Because there's only like 4 people that I really overlap with. You or Nerdy, Guy on Saturdays, Donna early on Saturdays. Those are 2 D-livers, and Lethal. And Angela sometimes. All right, guys. So, like I said, it's 10 o'clock. We got to wrap things up. But I want to thank those of you that did help me test this. This is definitely going to be changing to the new layout. Everybody loses to Amaranth. I don't watch her. I know Nerdy wants to slap me right now. I just have this, I don't want to say it's an anti-fetish, but it's one of those where she's one of those I really don't care about anymore. And like I said, the funny thing was, I felt sorry for her when they attacked her. And I don't watch her. I have no interest in her. Because I got sick. I was one of those people that died out on ASMR. I hated it. So anybody that did ASMR was on my don't watch list. And then it turned into clue in line 4. He was too cool. He was too cool for school by the bell. No, we will never get a nerdy. We will never get a listy ASMR. I did one quote unquote 5-second ASMR, and it will never happen again. There is this one streamer that they just were ugly to, and she got banned. Well, see, I felt bad for Amaranth because she said something and people heard different things. And everybody kept using their own doctored videos against her. And it was like, guys, if it's that much of a problem, quit watching her. Oh, no. I want to watch. And it's like, and then these other people basically went on a block fest, I guess is the way to call it. They kept begging Twitter to knock her off. And I'm like, if you don't like what you hear, if somebody says something that offends you, don't watch. If I ever really sat down and did a news opinion show, I guarantee you somebody would take something I say and basically say, "Whoop, banning." I've seen it happen to too many people. I'm trying to figure out what it is. He was too cool for school by the bell. All right, you got me, Spock. Oh, there. No, that says state. That says state, not Stater. Slater. Spock, you misread the board. There you go. I'll give you guys one just for everybody to guess at. Mountain Communication. Like I said, I gotta do the drink challenge Thursday. How Red talking me into doing it, I don't know. But he did, so I've got to like stop off at the store and pick up at least 3 bottles of Tivana. Oh God. Red, I hate you, just so you know. You're charming like that? More like a snake charmer. Because you go to a big streamer and you get ignored, they see you won. No, well, like I said, that was part of my rant today, Sal. And like I said, it came about because of work today. You want to be there for that one? And basically, for those, just to let you guys know what happened, was I had been busting my butt for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, to try to get one of my bosses on our team side. She is very, very by the book, by the rules. Don't screw anything up. Well, for the last week and a half, counting overtime, been busting my butt to make sure we got everything right. And we did a very good job of it. And the rest of the team did a very good job of it. We actually got compliments today during our boss's meeting with her. Well, we had some instructions today on how to do something that everybody should have known how to do. And I had somebody do it wrong. We got an email from her, basically, and you could see the blood coming off the pen, saying, make sure you do this right from here on out. So all that goodwill we got that we earned up to our meeting today basically got thrown out the window, in my opinion. So now I'm back at square one, trying to rebuild that this team is a good team. We can do things right. And like I said, after last week, I felt that way about the stream. Because it was literally, I had to take one day off. Because I was exhausted and I couldn't do anything. I mean, I couldn't think. Then the next two streams, we had maybe 2 people in. Maybe 2 people in for most of it. And that's counting lurkers. And that's counting Mixer, Twitch, YouTube. It's counting all the sources. So I was literally back at square one last week. That's what it felt like. It felt like literally like I was working from scratch. And I said today at work, I'm going to rebuild the emphasis on the team to get us back where we are. And while I was doing it, it was fuck last week. Pardon my French, folks. I only had a couple of viewers. And I thought back to something I said a very, very long time ago on this stream. If I had one viewer, I'm going to find a way to put a show together for that one viewer. And I'm going to make it the best damn show I can make it. You're going to retire in 17 days. And then you're going to be bored out of your skull. You know that, right? And I feel like last week it was something that I forgot. I really feel like last week I was ticked. It's like, God damn it, I'm putting all this work in and I'm only getting 2 people. And that, like I said, that's counting lurkers, which was the worst part of it. It's like, why am I doing this? And it's like, after I did that today at the office, and I'm like, I'm going to get this team back to, we're going to get this right. It's like, I'm going to get this stream back to being right. I've been doing something wrong. I don't know what it is. And if that's overload, you're going to learn the banjo. No, you got to learn the harmonica, remember? Because we're going to do a deliverance thing. I'm going to play the banjo. You're going to play... Or wait, no. I got the harmonica here. So I'm going to learn the harmonica. You're going to learn the banjo. And then we're going to do a deliverance scene. Yeah. And build a tree fort in the woods. But yeah, I was not a happy camper last week. Somebody needs to jar. I can't carry a tune in a bucket, so my harmonica playing is going to be bad enough. So having somebody else do a jaw harp and a washboard zydeco, we be set. We'll be set. So basically, just to let you guys know, and it's not a 100% thing yet. So if I'm streaming Thursday, great. If not, understand why. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to fix a lot of my one-player stuff. I'm going to fix a lot of my intermission stuff. I'm going to fit a lot of my low player stuff. Get ready to start my photography business online. See, there you go. Find something that works. You need a washtub bass to set the rhythm, or it all. That's what the Zydeco's for. That's what the Zydeco's for, Spot. The Zydeco sets the rhythm. No, you're right. You do need a washtub bass to kind of to finalize it. Because, like I said, I kind of got upset. And like I said, it started last Saturday. It did start last Saturday. And because I had like a few D-livers come in, and they didn't understand it, but I was so focused that I kind of like forgot about it. And it's like, at times I think I have forgotten about what the stream is supposed to be. The stream is supposed to be, if I've got one person on, I got two people on, I got three people on, I just want you guys to try the trivia. I don't know what people like. I have these games, but no one comes to watch. It's hard. It's hard. You can ask Spot, because Sunday is basically my video game stream, and it's only on Twitter. And I was playing Dos Ex, but I had problems with my computer Sunday, and I wasn't feeling great. And I think Spock and maybe Red were the only people that came in. Whereas a few weeks ago, when I'd been doing a Sunday stream regular, I can't speak of the English, and I'm playing XCOM, and I had about 8 or 9 people in, and it's like, somewhere between that point and today, I just kind of forgot what the show was. I literally forgot what the show was. There was an unusual guy there too. Yeah, there was. And like I said, I felt bad because, like I said, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to play the game and trying to talk to you guys, and my computer's acting up, so I can't see the conversation. And I basically had to run upstairs because Bubbles had something happen Sunday. I forget what it was. And I'm like, I gotta fix that. That's not gonna happen again. That's definitely not gonna happen again. So like I said, I've got the list set up where if there's only one person, then I can converse with one person while we're doing a list. I got to sit down and I'm going to get a couple of the intermission games fixed. Well, like I said, normally I deal with it, Sal. Normally I deal with it and I feel fine. It was just last week, for whatever reason, it either made me upset or I was ticked or something. I don't know what it was. And I think it had a little bit to do with the D-Live people that were here. Because I'm sitting there trying to explain things while I'm doing the game, and they're still like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And it's like, somewhere along the way, and I should have caught that, where they didn't get it, I should have stopped and reset so that I could get them happy and them comfortable. And that's where I realized I forgot something. That's where I realized I forgot something. I'm going to say I just have a feeling that was like my big opportunity, at least on that service, and I screwed it up. So that was what kind of set me off last week. And like I said, the overtime didn't hurt or didn't help, because I was pretty much exhausted and I had to take the Tuesday off. And it kind of carried over. So it was literally, I screwed up Saturday, had to take Tuesday off, and then Thursday we only had 2 people in, or 2 people participate. And it was like, that was just one of those weeks. And like I said, today kind of opened my eyes a little. And I almost never say that about real life opening my eyes to what I did on a streaming service. So it's basically, okay, I fell back to the bottom. I'm going to rebuild it. And it feels like, yep, I'm starting fresh. I'm starting new. That's why we did that little test tonight for Now You See It. And again, Red won the Gundam model, for those of you guys that didn't see it. So congratulations to you on that one, Red. So plus Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, I may do some more video game streaming. I haven't decided on that. I'll be playing like the slower games Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I can work on the files. And then we'll go from there and see what happens. But yeah, so like I said, I should be on Thursday if I get time at the office to work on some stuff. If I don't get time at the office to work on some stuff, I'll probably be taking this Thursday off. So just so you guys know, this Thursday I might be taking off so I can do some serious work on some of the games. And like I said, it's going to be a lot. I'm going to work a lot on the intermission stuff. That way, like I said, if I've got one person in, I'm running an intermission game, and I'm talking with Spock, because Spock's the only one here, to really get things, to keep things going and moving. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, now that you guys have heard me drown my sorrows about last week and the awakening that I had this week, or today, with that, we are going to wrap things up tonight so that I can get some sleep. And with that, guys, we're going to see you guys hopefully Thursday. If not on Thursday, we will see you guys on Saturday. No ifs, ands, or buts. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, as we always say around here, exercise your body. I'm with you 100%. But don't forget, myself and Space Cadet say, don't forget to exercise the gray cells, because without these, the rest of you is a pile of nothing. So until either Thursday or Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have yourselves a good one, and we will see y'all in the very near future.